I'm Amy. Today we're doing an intermediate level Pilates workout. We're going to work on our core, on our legs. Let's get started. We're going to start standing with our feet together. Lift up, great posture. Head stacked over shoulders, ribs, hips, ankles. Legs are squeezing together. Lift arms straight up overhead, keeping shoulders down. And now circle the arms around. Clasp your hands behind your low back and lean forward. Here is our start position. We're going to take one foot and tap it back behind us, bring it in, and then the other foot and tap and return. That's 1 and 2. So we're leaning forward in a flat back position, and 3. The standing leg is staying still. The reaching leg, reach it back, but don't put any weight in your toes, and reach. Let's do 4 more sets here, and 4, and 3, and 2, just find the breathing, combining it with the movement, and 1. Now take that right leg, reach it back and hold it. Arms reach out to a T, lean forward and lift the right leg up in the balanced position. Left leg will straighten and bend for 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Now lower that right leg down and clap your hands together. And then lift arms back up and leg 2 for 1 and 2. Everything lifting. 3. Support from the back of that standing leg. 4, 5, and hold it. And then reach your arms down to the floor and walk forward into a front plank position. I'm going to scoot this leg back. So we're going to still have our right leg lifting up. Find that front plank. Stabilize here. Only the right leg will move as you bend it in between the elbows and then lift it back up for 1 and 2. So hold that plank position, lift the abs into the spine. 3, only the right leg is moving. 4, left leg is strong. Support between the shoulder blades. And 5, lift up and hold. And now just place that left knee right down on the floor. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. We're ready for our 3-point push-up. Straight line from head to foot. Bend the elbows, put all the weight in the hands for a push-up. 1. So the body's moving like a seesaw, chest goes down, leg goes up. Elbows can bend out to the side, or elbows can bend back towards the feet, either one. But keep that long line, keep shoulders and hips square. And that's 5. Come to hands and knees position. And now let's do our round back and our arch back, or our cat-cow. Round up, look towards the belly button, and then reach the chest through the hands. Let's mobilize the spine. Big breathing here. Inhale and exhale. 1 more time, and round, and arch. Nice stretch, and then take feet together and hang over. Soften the knees a little bit. Pull abs in and rebuild the spine. Lift arms up overhead, circle them around, clasp your fingers behind the back, lean forward, and here we are at round 2, starting with our chair sit step back for 1 and 2. With every step, pull the abs in a little tighter, and 3. Keep the shoulders down and chest open. 4, keeping hips square, and 5, and 6. 2 more sets, and 7. Support your back from the back of the legs, and 8. And 8. Now we're going to stand on our right leg as we reach the left leg out, arms out to the T. Right leg will bend and straighten for 1, and 2, and 3. Balance position, 4, and 5. Lower the left leg down, clap hands together. Everything lifts up for 1, and 2, 3, and 4. 1 more time. 5, lift and hold. Reach your hands down to the mat and walk out to front plank position. Let's keep that same leg up. We've got our left leg up. Now left leg is going to move into the chest and then back up. Our right leg is working as it holds our body weight. We've got our 3-point foundation here. 2 hands, 1 foot down. Abs pulling in as leg is moving, hips are staying still. Lift your leg as high as you can keep the low back still. Now sink down onto that right knee. Bring your hands right under the shoulders, and we are ready for our 3-point push-up. Find that foundation, abs in, shoulders square, and then all your weight in the arms for 1 push-up and 2. Bend elbows either out to the side or back towards the feet, and 3. But keep that long line, head to foot, and 4. And 1 more time, and 5. Bring both knees down. Now we're going into a hover plank. So let's have our shoulders right over our hands, hips over the knees, pull abs in tight, and shift some weight back onto the feet as the knees lift off the mat. Let's start with the right foot, reaching back and tapping the floor, and then coming back into the hover, and then left foot. So this is similar to our chair sit step back that we started with, but we're just doing this in a different position in our hover plank. Integrating a long line from head to tailbone, keep lifting abs into the spine, and press the balls of the feet down into the mat for hip stability. Let's do 3 more sets here. So 1, and 2, and tap, and tap. Keep the hips still. And last one, tap, and tap. Bringing the knees down, and then let's go to a side lying leg set. So we're gonna lie down in one long line and start with inner thigh lifts. Rest your head on your arm, bend the top leg, and you can either hold on to the ankle or the knee, straight line. Our lower leg will lift up for 1, and 2, 3, relax the neck, 4, 5, reach through the leg, and 6, 7, 8, continuous breathing on this, 9, and 10. Then lift the leg up and circle it for 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle the other way for 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then bring both legs out straight and squeeze them together. On this one, we're gonna lift both legs and the torso and lower back down. And lift, and lengthen to lower. Lift up, and lengthen to lower. So on this exercise, there is some weight in both arms. Try to keep the head from cranking over to the side too much. So if you feel one side of your neck is getting really tight, try to have more length by not letting your head bend towards that side as much. Let's do 2 more times. And lift, and lower down. Then bring legs about 45 degrees forward. We're gonna do leg kick up, down. Support your head with your hand. We're gonna point and then flex. Point and flex. Inhale, exhale. Lift and reach long. Imagine there's a spring. You're squeezing between the legs, and lift and squeeze. Turning to lie face down. Reach arms out and lift up so that the low rib cage is grounded. Press the hips down by squeezing the booty. Pull the chest through the hands and hold. Abs lift in to the spine away from the mat. Lift up opposite arm leg and lower, and then switch it. Lift and lower. Lift, lower, and lift and lower. So find a range of motion where when you lift, it stays out of the low back. Keep the abs pulling in and away from the mat, and lift, lower. So we've got one-handed foot on the mat while the other set is lifting. Keeping shoulders down, and lift. Lift one more time, and keep the neck long. Lift, and lift. Then sit back and stretch out the low back a little bit. Come forward for the first set of push-ups for today. Well, first set of full push-ups, because we did our 3-point push-ups. So either find a front plank position or find a kneeling front plank position. Whichever one you choose, have a straight line from head to knee or head to foot. And let's do 5 of our best push-ups. So 1 and 2. This is a moving plank, straight line, head to foot or head to knee. Lift the abs into the spine. Feel the legs tight. 1 more time. And up. Sit down on the mat. And now let's go to a teaser prep. So lift both legs up, squeeze them together, reach arms up, and here's our start position. Now we're gonna lower down, straightening the legs out, and then lift back up for our V-up or teaser prep. And 2, keep the tailbone tucking under as you roll back and as you return to cue up that lower abdominal wall. One more time, and down, and lift, and hold. Lowering down 2, go to the other side for our side lying legs. So lying down, straight line, head to foot. Let's start here, pull abs in and reach long with both feet. Bend the top leg and place it on the mat. Hold on to the ankle or the knee. Long straight line through that lifting leg and lift it for 1. And 2. 3, keep the chest open and neck relaxed. 4, 5, and 6. I love this inner thigh work. 7, and 8. So important to keep our inner thighs strong and integrated in our movements. Then lift up, hold, circle it for 5. And 4, perfect circle. Keep the waist long. 3, and the hips stacked, 1 on top of the other. That's 1. Let's go the other way for 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and circle for 5. Extend the legs out long, squeeze them together. Now we're going to lift up the torso and the legs and lengthen to lower down. Really take advantage of being able to lengthen as you lower, get a little taller or a little longer with each repetition. Lift and down. Lift and down. 5 more times. If you feel like your low back is working on the top side here, you can roll your top hip back a little bit and see if you can get a little more work through the front of the torso. 1 more time, and lift and lengthen to lower. Now let's bring our legs forward, about 45 degrees, prop up our head, slide the shoulders down, and leg kick up, down. Point and flex. Point and reach long, keep the waist long, point and flex. Squeeze an imaginary spring as the legs come together. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time, inhale and exhale. Let's go to our second set of full push-ups. So choose your modification, either kneeling or full plank. I'm gonna go full plank today. Straight line, head to feet. I'm pulling abs in, tightening my legs, and 5 times. Inhale down, exhale it up. 1, and 2. Keep the legs tight. And 3. Long line, head to foot. 4, and 5. Let's do our second set of V-ups. So we're going to start in our teaser prep. Tuck the tailbone under, roll back part way, and balance. So here we are, shining. Lower down. Legs extend out and lifting up for 1. Keep legs pressing together and lift. And lower and lift up to the balance point. And lower, inhale, exhale to lift. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale to lift and hold. Then extend the legs out in front for roll-ups. Let's start with our legs turned out, squeezing together and anchor to the mat. Stretch up and over. Imagine there's a big ball here and you're not touching it with your torso. Then roll down 1 vertebra at a time, keeping legs anchored. Reach long, inhale. Exhale, arms reach forward and peel the spine off the mat, lifting up and over. Still in our turned out position, still creating opposition as we stretch and as we reach and roll it up. Okay, let's do 2 more, this time in parallel. So knees pointing straight up to the ceiling. Rolling down, legs are anchored to the mat and reach. Inhale, exhale, roll up, stretch up and over. And 1 more time. Rolling back, big stretch, and roll right up the middle of the spine and stretching forward. Now let's do the Pilates 5 set of 5s from the Classic Mat series. Get ready to work our abs here. So let's start 1 hand on each knee, pull abs in, tilt the chin down and lift head and shoulders up. Let's take the right hand, put it on the ankle, left hand on that knee and hold. Reach long through the straight leg. Let's keep our back flat in the mat through this whole series. Inhale, switch. Inhale, exhale, exhale. Reach long, inhale, inhale, and exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, inhale, and exhale. exhale. Stay lifted up high. Inhale, inhale, and exhale. Exhale. Double leg stretch is next. Hold out of the knees, roll up into the highest ball you can, but keep your tailbone grounded. Big shape inhale, circle the arms around, roll up a little higher, tailbone grounded. Reach, inhale, circle the arms around, hold on to the knee, find the ball. Reach and circle. 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. Keep the head and shoulders lifted as the arms are circling. 1 more time. Reach and circle. Let's take our hands behind our head and go into crisscross. Extend one leg out straight, rotate towards the opposite knee, and then switch. And switch. Inhale through center, exhale to rotate. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hips are grounded. We're moving our legs away from a stable core, and we're rotating the ribs, but hips stay square on the mat. Last set. And last one. And then let's roll down just for a moment. Give our neck a break. We're next going to go to double straight leg lowers. We'll start with hands behind the head. So let's take our hands behind the head, pull abs in, lift up, and reach the legs up towards the ceiling, keeping the tailbone grounded. Now we're going to lower on the inhale, and exhale, lift the legs right back up again, keeping low back flat. Lift and lower through this flat position. Make sure as your legs go down, the low back doesn't pop off the mat. Find your range of motion for today. You can also reach arms out long. Let's do 2 more times. Lower and lift. 1 more time. Lower and lift. Now keep that right leg up and pull on your ankle with both hands. Lower the left leg down for a single straight leg stretch or scissors. Pull in twice. 1, 2. Inhale, switch. Exhale, stretch. 1, 2. And 1, 2. So we're pulling the top leg in towards the chest, keeping the upper body still, reaching long through both legs, hopefully getting a great stretch through the back of our legs. And 1, 2. 1, 2. Let's do 3 more sets. We're going to pull, 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 pull. Abs are going to scoop, 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 scoop. And we're going to reach long, reach, reach, and reach, reach. Fold the legs in, lower down. We did it. I threw in a few extras of the single straight leg stretch. Hopefully you enjoyed that leg stretch. And coming up, let's do a side stretch series and some leg work. We're going to start doing a high kneeling side stretch. Let's have our right knee down and our left leg out to the side. To find the start position, we want our hips to be level. So move your left foot forward so that the hips can square out and be level. Clasp hands overhead and stay with a long spine. Stretch over to the left, stretch over to the right. We're going to do 5 of these. We're lifting up through the inner thighs, through the core contraction, so we have a long supported spine as we move side to side in this lateral side bending, or I should say side bending. And 1 more time. And side stretch. Then let's take our left foot forward and we're going to come into a hover. I'm going to do this for a side view. Curl the back toe under. Let's clasp our hands in front of us, fingers interlaced, lift up and hover. Have a 90-90 leg. And now look to the left, then look to the right and look center. Lift your arms up, keep them interlaced, look left, look right, and lower down. Look left, look right, arms up, look left, look right, arms down. Look left, look right, arms up, left, right, arms down. 1 more set. Left, right, arms up, left, right, arms down. Then lower down. Now, let's keep our right knee on the floor and our left leg will be our moving leg. So we're going to start in a hover plank position and do a handstand prep. Our left leg is going to bend into the chest. Then we're going to swing it up to the ceiling as we spring off that right foot, light landing. That's 1 and 2. Let's do 8 of these. 3 and 4. Great training for upper body. 6 and full body integration. 7 and 8. Coming down, and let's switch this whole set to the other side. So we're going to have our left knee down, right leg straight out to the side. Let's find our square hip position. Pull our abs in, interlace our fingers overhead. Over to the right, and over to the left. So we're pulling up and in through the inner thighs, through the core contraction, shoulders are down as we stretch side to side and get taller with each repetition. This is a modification of an exercise we can do in our Pilates reformer when we're holding onto the straps, but it is great training on the mat too for balance and side bending. Now we're going to go to our hover. We'll take our right foot forward. This time I'm going to do it from front view. So curl our back toe under, lift up, we're hovering 90-90, lower the arms down, look right, look left, arms up, look right, look left, arms down, right, left, arms up, right, left, arms down, right, left, arms up, right, left, arms down. One more time, right, left, arms up, right, left, arms down. Lowering down. Now we're going to our handstand prep. So let's come into our hover plank position. Pull abs in and bring that right leg in towards the chest. We're going to kick the right leg up and do a light landing on that left foot for 1 and 2, 3, and 4. Really power through the legs. 5. Keep arms strong. 2 more times. And abs in to lift and lower. We're going to finish with rolling like a ball. So let's start lying on our backs and have our knees in towards the chest, have one hand on each knee, tilt the chin down, lift up. Now for rolling like a ball, you can have this shape. You can also hold on to the back of your thighs and separate the knees if that feels better. Whatever feels better for you, hold that shape and start doing a little rocking motion. We're just finding our C-curve connection, head to tail rounded, shoulders down. Let's make it bigger. Let's make it bigger. So now we're going to roll all the way up. So we're balanced just behind the tailbone. Let's do 5 more. So 5 and 4. We're massaging the spine. 3, keeping abs in, rolling just to shoulder blades, not onto the neck. After this next one, let's roll all the way up to standing. So here we go, rolling back and then rolling all the way up. And we did it. So thank you for joining me today for this intermediate level workout. If you found some of the moves challenging or new, come back and do it again, because the more you come back and do it, the more you can take these exercises and make them your own. Bye.